First of all, I'd like to welcome all of you who are here today, who have come out to stand up and speak out and to say that white supremacy has no place in this country. White supremacy does not belong here. White supremacy is not a point of view. It is hate. It is not the other side of any conversation, and it does not belong in the mainstream conversations about who belongs here or which point of view they are bringing.
White supremacy is built into Canada's foundations. It is expressed today by a government that fails to supply the First Nations with water, with clean water. Our response is solidarity. Solidarity.
Solidarity. All of us or none of us.
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 We had a group called the Western Guard. Anybody here ever heard of the Western Guard? In the 1970s, that white supremacist group firebombed the Jamaican Club to say to immigrants to the Caribbean that somehow this is not a place for them. But so many others rose up and said, you're wrong. This is a place where everybody can come. In the 1980s, they called themselves a Heritage Front. And they invited the Ku Klux Klan to come to Toronto. And I see some people in the crowd today that were out on the streets in 1982 physically saying to the Klan, you don't belong here, get the hell out of this city, and we threw them out of this city. And the liberal media and many others said, no, you have to have an honest conversation. You have to allow freedom of speech. And we said, there's no goddamn way racists will have a freedom of speech in this town. We're going to shut them down.
The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never.
Black lives, they matter.
Black lives, they matter here.
Black lives, they matter.
Black lives, they matter here.
Black lives, they matter.
Black lives, they matter.
I said that black lives, they matter here.
Black lives, they matter here.
That's better. You have to be live for this, y'all. Like, you have to get hype.
Yes to humanity. No white supremacy.
Against white supremacy, we assert our right to stay, which means disarming and dismantling the police and taking their power and giving it back in our hands. It means a full regularization of undocumented migrants. It means status on arrival for all immigrants. Freedom to stay means a $15 minimum wage. Love and liberalism will not trump hate. The politicians will not govern in our interests. The courts will not bring us justice. The police do not serve us and they do not protect us. The fascists will not go away unless we act. Kick the police out of our communities and kick the police out of our schools. Don't be a bystander when you see this shit being intervener. And don't give the fascists any platform to spread their fucking hate. So glad so many people are out here today and we're unified with one message: fuck white supremacy.
It's all of us or none of us.